Breaking waiver issued so construction of border wall can begin. Hello folks, my name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times, and today we have a breaking news story. This one comes courtesy of news4.com, and it says that the Department of Homeland Security has issued a waiver to waive certain laws, regulations, and other legal requirements to ensure the expeditious construction of barriers in the vicinity of the international border near Calexico, California. The waiver was published in the Federal Register today, folks. This waiver is pursuant to authority granted to the Secretary of Homeland Security by Congress and covers a variety of environmental, natural resources, and land management laws. It says that this current waiver covers certain border infrastructure projects in the United States Border Patrol's El Centro sector, a critical sector for border security. In fiscal year 2016 alone, the United States Border Patrol apprehended more than 19,400 undocumented immigrants and seized approximately 2,899 pounds of marijuana and approximately 126 pounds of cocaine in El Centro sector alone. The El Centro sector remains an area of high illegal entry, and replacing the existing fence, which was built in the 1990s, that no longer meets the Border Patrol's operational needs, is a high priority for the administration. It says that to begin to meet the needs of the additional border infrastructure in this area, DHS will implement a border fence replacement project. This project will focus on approximately 3-mile segment of the border within El Centro sector that starts at the Calexico West port of entry and extends westward. It says replacing approximately 2 miles of existing primary pedestrian fence with a new bollard wall. Congress funded the project in fiscal year 2017's DHS Appropriations Act. If you guys don't know what a bollard wall is, you should see it on your screen. There you go. That's what it is. It's solid from the top, and then there's beams going down, and you can see through them. DHS and Border Patrol agents have said that a bollard wall is the best because it can be able to see through them and see if there's any dangers or any people on the other side. And, it's a little bit better for them to keep themselves safe and make sure that there's no dangers on the other side, and they'll be able to see through it. All right, so it says that Congress provided the Secretary of Homeland Security with a number of authorities necessary to carry out DHS border security missions. One of these authorities is found at Section 102 of the IIRIRA. So, pretty weird name, but it says that Section 102A of the IIRIRA provides the Secretary of Homeland Security to take such actions as may be necessary to install additional physical barriers and roads in the vicinity of the United States border to deter illegal crossings in areas of high illegal entry into the United States. In Section 102B of the IIRIRA, Congress has called for the installation of additional fencing, barriers, roads, lighting, camera, and sensors on the southwest border. Finally, in Section 102C of the IIRIRA, they could have called it a better thing. Jesus. Congress granted the Secretary of Homeland Security the authority to waive all legal requirements that the Secretary, in his role's discretion, determines necessary to ensure the expeditious construction of these barriers and roads authorized by Section 102 of the IIRIRA. Jeez, that's really long. It says the department is implementing President Trump's executive order number 13767, border security and immigration enforcement improvements, and continues to take steps to immediately plan the design and construct a physical wall along the southern border, using appropriate materials and technology to most effectively achieve complete operational control of the southern border. While the waiver eliminates DHS's obligation to comply with the various laws with respect to covered projects, the department remains committed to environmental stewardship with respect to these projects. DHS has been coordinating and consulting and intends to continue doing so. It says with other federal and state resources agencies to ensure impacts to the environment, wildlife, and cultural and historic artifacts are being analyzed, and also they're trying to figure out if there's going to be any problems, but there shouldn't be, because this has already been pre-planned. Okay, they've been down there already since I think it was July. In San Diego, they started in March in this area of Calexico, which is in Imperial Valley on the east end of California. So it's right next to San Diego in Imperial Valley. They have been there since July, and they are managing, and they are trying to figure out everything so that way they'll have no problems with the EPA or with wildlife groups and stuff like that. But we also had covered before, we had reported that they were saying that they're going to be Mexico is going to be sending people over to the border just in case there is any areas that Mexico deems to be protected on their end, which makes absolutely no sense, I know. But they said that they will sue if the United States tries to build anything, and they would coordinate with their partners here in the United States to bring in lawsuits to stop the building of any barrier between the United States and Mexico. Okay? That's how crazy those people are. But don't worry, folks. They're going to pay for the wall, and they're going to pay twice as much. Okay, President Trump is going to make sure they pay once or maybe even twice, just because it hurts. You know what I mean? That's always a good thing. I love President Trump. Anyways, so that is basically what's going on right now, folks. The construction that we reported on in August of the San Diego sector is almost at completion. Now they're moving over to Calexico, which is right next to San Diego on the east side of the state here in California, and they're starting construction, and they're going to connect both the Calexico sector with the San Diego sector so it can connect together, and it will be completely sealed on that side. And that side is one of the entries that has an immense amount of foot traffic coming in from illegal aliens into the United States. So it's a very good thing that they're going to be, completely shutting that place down, and is going to deter people from coming in on an immense rate, folks. You guys are going to see over 90% of the foot traffic that was coming in, no more. Okay? So we're going to see an immense drop in illegal aliens coming over on that sector into the United States. So as of right now, we're at 70% of a decline of illegal immigrants coming into the United States through the border through the southern border. Now we're going to see a 90% decrease after this is completely completed. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. One thing that I do like is that they gave DHS and they gave border security the green light to go ahead and waive any, any regulation. Like they said, any law, regulation, or other legal requirement, right? They waived everything. So that means that the leftists can't sue. That means that the Democrats can't get in the way. That means that construction can't be stopped for anything whatsoever. The construction starts and is going to end, folks. Nothing is going to stop this. And I think that's awesome. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. My name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times. If you guys missed any of our previous videos, We've been uploading all day today, so make sure that you guys check them out. It should be coming up on your screen. Sarah Sanders had a press briefing. Heather Newart had a press briefing. We also covered a bunch of news stories, so check them out. They should be coming up on your screen, like I said. Thank you very much, everyone. If you like a report, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You give it a thumbs up. Also, if you guys want to help us out, the link is in the description below. We need as much help as we can get, folks. You know, YouTube is doing a number on us. If you've been with us for a while, check if you're still subscribed to the channel. YouTube has been unsubscribing people at an immense rate, and I think it's ridiculous. But check if you're still subscribed. If you're new, subscribe and click the notification bell. And I hope to see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you very much, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Peace.